Hello everyone, today we're going to be going over the top 5 non-STEM majors for college students. These include best paying jobs, best majors that get you a job out of college. It might not be the highest paying, but I think overall these are the 5 best majors to have in college. Well, and you don't want to deal with the sciences and the technologies and the mathematics, and I think these are the 5 best majors for that. To start with, I'm going to go with accounting and finance. This does have some math in it, but it's not a pure math major. So accounting and finance, I think it's one of the best degrees to come out of within college. It has a variety of jobs, including accountants, auditors, taxing. You can work as an analyst for a big firm. The median salary coming out of the median salary in total is $74,000 for accountants and finance majors, while the lowest 10% of students who graduate with an accounting and finance degree is 43,000. So if you're the bottom 10% of people with this degree, you make about $43,000 a year, which is incredible to me. It's projected to grow about 10% over the next 10 years, and I think this is a major that when you leave college, you don't even need to get a graduate degree. You might get a CPA, but I think this is the best major to start with in college. Moving on to number 2, I'm going to choose nursing. It's a well-paying career. The entry-level position starts at $53,000 and the mid-level is $70,000. There's a variety of positions that you can get. You can work in a hospital, anesthesiast, a nurse practitioner. You can work as a researcher. It's set to grow about 15% over the next 10 years, which is really, really high for any position. You typically need a bachelor's and maybe a certification, but nothing like med school, which is what many people who want to be doctors do. But there's currently about 2,955,000 nurses, so practically 3 million nurses. It's a very high-paying job, and I think it's really good if you're unsure what you want to do, but you might like a little bit of science, but not too much, and that's why I picked nursing at number 2. Number 3, I have public health policy, and the reason this is one of the best majors is because the job outlook is about 20% over the next 10 years. You can work in policy, like as legislation. You can work epidemiologist. You can work doing research, being an analyst. You typically don't need anything more than a bachelor's. A master's helps out a lot, especially for policy work. But the median salary is about $77,000, depending on what you do. And coming out of college, you're probably gonna make around $41,000, $45,000, depending on the job. Like I said, it's a field that's really growing, especially with health concerns in the country. And I think if you're not really into science, but you like combining policy work with the field of science, then I think this is a great degree for you guys that are unsure what you want to do. At 4, I have marketing, and this is another field that's growing a lot, especially with technology continuously growing. There's jobs in both the private and the public sector, and the entry-level salary is about $39,000, while the median salary is about $75,000. You can work as an analyst, a sales agent. A lot of advertising and promotion positions are included in marketing. Pretty much anything in the business field needs marketing. Many of these companies are focused on how to attract more consumers to get their product. Marketing is really focused on the product. It's one of the 4 P's: product, price, place, and I forgot what the other one is. But marketing is a field that's continuing to grow. It's very interesting. It includes a lot of psychology, and I think this is one of the best non-STEM majors to study in college. And finally, I'm going to choose public policy and political science. This might not be one of the more high-paying positions, but it could also be a very high-paying position depending on what you do. There's various positions like working in campaigns, working as a legislative aide, working in federal, local, or state politics. You can work as a staff director for any of the committees, or the more high-paying positions include lobbyists, which is where you make around $80,000, $70,000 a year. It really depends where you want to work, but this is a field that's growing, especially with the political climate that we're currently in. Many people are interested in people who want to work in public policy and continue to grow in different positions. The job growth is said to be about 7% for the next 10 years, which is above the average for the positions, but it's not overwhelming like public health policy. But these are the top 5 majors that I would do if I were to do a non-STEM major. Many of the courses are going to be posted on during the video. The different statistics that I got were from the Bureau of Labor website. And I think that if you guys have any questions, you can just write down in the comment section. And thank you.